Sholing made the trip to North Devon to face Barnstaple Town. The home side are without any points this season as the Boatmen look to break their losing run. Here are the thoughts from both managers ahead of kick-off.
Obviously, Barnstaple are currently rooted to the bottom of the table, but they did almost scrape a point at Highworth Town last week. What are you expecting from this game?
Yeah, it's going to be a very tough game. I mean, obviously it showed in that last game against Highworth Town. Highworth Town in the playoff positions at the moment, and only to concede in the, I think it's the 84th minute, proves that, you know, they've got something about them. They went 4-5-1 against Highworth, so they're going to be very hard to break down, obviously. They've got a new manager in, so obviously everybody's, you know, up for it, so to speak. So, but, you know, in all honesty, if we want to, you know, get promoted this year, albeit for the playoffs or winning the league, we need to come places like this and win. So simple as, really.
Obviously, you had a disappointing loss last week against Highworth, but you did take them to about 80-minute mark. Do you think that was a turning point in your season? Can you kick on today?
Yeah, I hope so. I've obviously only been in a couple of weeks, but it was a big turning point for us. We were well in the game, created plenty of chances and limited them to chances. So a little bit disappointed to concede 5 minutes from time, yeah.
And what are you expecting from your side today?
Same again, hard work, trying to keep a very good side under control, and seeing whether we can cause some trouble at the other end as well.
Barnstaple get us underway, kicking from left to right. Sholing started brightest as Ryan Cluett found Sammy McCluffy, who was able to release Joe Adams, whose attempt was saved. The ball fell to McCluffy, who had this chance on the rebound, but his effort blasted wide. Byron's pinpoint pass found the head of Cluett, who nodded on to Joe Adams, who then found Dan Mason, and the striker rounded the defender before shooting wide. After some nice play in the midfield, McCluffy slid in Jake Cope, but his effort came back off the post, offside anyway. Ryan Cluett's drilled cross was met first time by Jake Cope, and Jack Arthur pulled off an incredible save to prevent his team going behind. A top quality stop onto the crossbar and away. Dan Mason was able to slide in McCluffy, who rounded the goalkeeper before William Ellis managed to get a toe in to prevent Sammy from scoring his first goal for the Boatmen. A chance for Barnstaple as Neil Last's clip ball came back to him, and the striker's first time effort was never troubling Gosney. Jake Cope played a tasty 1-2 with Joe Adams before again being prevented by Jack Arthur. Early in the second half, Sholing elected to play out from the back, and what decision it turned out to be, as Jake Cope's left-footed cross aimed for Joe Adams deflected off a defender and into the back of the net. 1-0 for Sholing. Barnstaple had a chance to score almost instantly, but Last's touch took the ball away from him, and Gosney was able to prevent an equaliser. After Ben Palmer went down with a knock, one of the home players decided the best thing to do was kick the ball at his head, eventually falling to Cope, who released Dan Mason to score, but the linesman flag was up for offside. Barnstaple failed to clear their lines, and Joe Adams' clever touch and shot was denied by Jack Arthur, who again pulls off a brilliant save. The home side didn't have many chances, but in the 90th minute, Byron Mason got his body in the way to deny Barnstaple. From the resulting corner, the ball eventually fell to the feet of Barnstaple, whose effort was lashed wide. A misplaced pass fell to the feet of Dan Mason, who got in behind and tested Arthur, and the rebound fell to Jake Cope, only to be denied off the line and keep the score at 1-0. After some good play from Joe Adams, Cope was able to slot in Grzuski, who found Nichols, and his attempt was blocked into the path of Jake Cope, who couldn't miss and finally gets his first goal for Sholing. Jake Cope had the bit between his teeth as he found Byron. Before carrying on his run, Cope got the ball back and fired low to score his second goal in a matter of minutes. Elation for Sholing after a difficult game, and the referee brings proceedings to a halt. Here are the thoughts from the managers, but first, man of the match, Jake Cope.
Well, after hitting the post countless times throughout the season and goalkeepers pulling off great saves, he finally got off the mark for Sholing. 2 goals today. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, buzzing. Even today, I managed to hit the post, hit the crossbar. Keeper made a great save, but yeah, to score 1 would have been great. But to get 2, and then obviously come away with the 3 points after a bit of a losing streak, a bit of a poor streak. Yeah, it feels good. Not only to get my goals, but as a team to win the game. Yeah, it's good.
Nice one. What do you make of your team's performance and the result?
Disappointed with the third one, really. I mean, we came out second half a little bit slow. Sholing obviously had a bit of a bollocking at half time. Came out strong, scored a goal, but then I thought we hung in there. Sometimes you just got to stay in the game, weather the storm. I thought we did that quite well. Last 10 minutes, we had several chances to possibly get back into the game, and then just got caught with the second on the break, which happens. And the third one's a little bit disappointing, but I think for long spells we were well in the game, created chances, just wasn't to be today.
And the scoreline is mostly in credit to your goalkeeper. What did you make of his performance today?
Yeah, I mean, saving the first half onto the bar was very, very good. Made a couple of good stops second half as well, but he's been good for us all year. He's a good goalie, he's going to have a good future.
3-0 win, you must be overjoyed to actually get a result finally after what's been quite a barren run for Sholing.
Yeah, without doubt. I mean, you know, it was always about the first goal today. I thought if we got that, we could probably score more, and that's how it sort of turned out. Fair play to them. They battled for everything. You know, their players couldn't give any more in what they give. It's just we scored the goal at the right time, really, and obviously they had to come out and try and get an equaliser, which meant there were spaces behind. So, yeah, I mean, you know, 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals. At the end of the day, it's the 3 points that matters more than anything, really. But yeah, you can see they were low on confidence, and it was a good boost for our players because obviously, you know, we've got Larkle on Wednesday now, which is a different ball game completely. But yeah, you just got to take your chances, really. I mean, we did miss probably 3 or 4 good, excellent chances in the first half, really, which we could have done better with. Defensively, we were sound today. I thought we did quite well. The pitch was boggy for both sides, to be honest with you, so it was very difficult getting the ball down in play, but I thought both sides coped with that really well. So yeah, it's all about 3 points, and then we move on to Wednesday.
How much good will it do for Jake Cope obviously finally getting off the mark?
Yeah, hopefully it will. I mean, you know, he's a good player, Jake. You know, we give him a nickname of Posty because he tends to hit the post or the woodwork quite often. But no, it's good to see him get on the score sheet today with 2 good goals. Joe Adams got the first, obviously, but yeah, it was a great cross in as well. So yeah, I mean, he got smiles on players' faces because obviously 3 points makes all the difference. Don't it? It's baby steps, really. I mean, like I say, we have got Greener back probably in the next couple of weeks as well. Targett was missing today through suspension. Conor Whiteley, he's just come back after a trip. So, we've got 3 or 4, maybe 5 players to add to this group of players. So, yeah, it's about moving forward now in a confident manner.